Hey, life group leaders. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. We've been talking about various types of trainings that we do in these videos. And I wanted to apply some of the teaching from this past Sunday's sermon on loyalty and trust in the context of the life group. Obviously, we're in a series on forging relationships, and we believe life groups is the place to build them the deepest. And so it got me thinking about loyalty in the context of life groups. And I've noticed something, that we have a tendency, when things get a little bit difficult, people like to just kind of bail out. Sometimes there's conflict, but I think more than that, when people are maybe afraid to open up about that next section of their life, or that next thing that they haven't shared yet, or maybe when they don't quite feel as connected for some reason, something's scaring them off, people move on without sometimes telling us. And it got me thinking about, that's actually an issue of loyalty. When somebody's committed to a group, and the group is growing together, and they just decide all of a sudden that, wow, you know what, I think I want to spend my time somewhere else, or maybe, wow, I don't want to open up yet about this area of my life, and so they use that as a reason to leave. I just want to challenge you as a leader to not let that go by. I think I have been guilty in the past of not reaching out enough. When somebody has left the group and there wasn't conflict, nothing seemed wrong, I've just kind of let it go. And it sends the message to that person that we don't care. I want to encourage you, as a matter of loyalty and building trust, to call on that person and say, hey, you know, you're a part of this group. We want you here. We need you here. And I know that this other thing has come up in your life, but I'd like for you to think about really making this group a priority. Because what I'm noticing is that attendance and people leaving even over conflict or other things, it usually comes back in some sense to a loyalty issue or to a priorities issue. Like, am I loyal enough to this group to give my time, even when it's starting to move into a time in my life where it costs me something to be here? And so I want to challenge you in that way, to challenge people who you're seeing kind of move towards the fringe. Because what we've noticed is that something has to happen. You know, there's that initial stage of a group where everybody's having a ball because you're getting to know each other. We move to that next step where we're moving into deeper things, and that's where people get scared off. And so take some time there to really reach out to those people that you see moving to the fringe, because normally it's because they need the group now more than ever, but they're afraid to move to that next step of intimacy. The other thing, in considering loyalty within the group, I have heard a couple of times here and there about something negative that was said in a life group about somebody else in the church. And I've noticed that life group leaders, being gracious and kind people, they don't necessarily call things out soon enough. And so I want to encourage you, if you are hearing of, if you've ever heard negative talk in your life group, or if you ever do, and it could be something very small. It can be like, well, you know, I didn't like what this person said or how they said it. Or it could be something about the church. It could be like, well, I didn't like the way this thing went down. I want to encourage you to challenge those people to send it back to the person that it's addressing. Things can go really negatively in a group when there's an internal complaining about somebody else or something else. I want to encourage you to use that time in the life group to build loyalty. And when you see a comment that is disloyal, call it out. There is a time for firmness as a leader. There's a time when that type of shepherding is necessary. I want to encourage you to do it. Don't allow gossip to happen. Don't allow bad-mouthing or complaining to happen. Challenge it, because this is part of how we shepherd people. And on top of it, what I'm noticing is that every now and then I'll hear about a group where there's some type of negative talk going on, and at the same time I start noticing that that's the group that can't seem to retain people, that we're giving them new people and nobody goes. So I want you to just think about that. Loyalty is important in the context of life group, both as a life group and the loyalty to each other, and the life group's loyalty to the unity of the body of Christ and to our church. Very important thing. Other things, as we're moving on from a training session, I want to let you know about the fact that Passover Experience is coming up on March 26th, and I want to encourage you to sign up as a life group for that. It's a great opportunity for your life group to have this cool experience together, so just encouraging you to do that. And keep in mind that we're doing sign-ups. This Sunday is going to be a big day for sign-ups, so make sure you are ready to have people in your group. Call them. You're going to probably be getting people the week after the 17th. You're going to be getting information about them. Call them right away. Invite them to the group. Make sure that they've got an invite within a week. All right, have a great week. Bye.